welcome back to the channel. Today is day 11. It's our first day in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles. Super excited. Olivia's still a little bit under the weather, so we're just going to take it easy this morning. It's a little bit of a later start. Our plan is, because we have the Beverly Center, like shopping center, literally opposite our hotel, we're going to pop in there this morning for a little bit, and then possibly this afternoon do a couple of movie locations my dad wants to do. And then maybe if we get the chance to go to Forest Lawn, we want to see like Walt Disney's grave, and there's a couple of other ones we'd like to see as well. So let's take you along with us and see what we get up to. Also, if you are new here, we are Destination Disney. We are a 3-generation family from Kent in the UK, and there's myself, Sophie, my dad David, and my daughter Olivia. We vlog all of our trips normally from Walt Disney World and Disneyland, but this trip is extra special because we're doing different parts in California. So this is our hotel here, and this is the Beverly Center. That's how close we are. Super close, isn't it? So the mall is really dead. I don't know why it's so quiet. I don't know if it's because not all the shops have opened yet. But yeah, it looks really lovely so far.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night, and when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night.
So, I haven't filmed too much this morning. We went over to the Beverly Center, had a little look at a couple of shops over there. They had like Bloomingdale's, Macy's, like a H&M, Bath and Body Works. We did get a couple of bits in Bath and Body Works. Some little sanitizers. They were $6 for $10. We done 2 lots. Olivia will show them to you later because we're literally about to go out. They had the new Disney Princess range, so we got some of those. Olivia's got that one to take with her. See, I didn't film a lot over there. There was quite a lot of music on, and some of the shops weren't actually open when we got over there, which is a bit weird. It was very quiet, which I was a bit surprised at.
These are the princesses.
But anyway, we'll show you some more later. We'll do it later, Poppet.
Okay.
But it's now gone lunchtime. We've had a bit of a later start. We are just going to get the car from valet, and then our plan is to go over to the Disney Studios in Burbank. You can't technically go in unless you've got a tour booked and things, which I'm pretty sure you can only do if you're a D23 member. We used to be, but we're not anymore. But also, I'm pretty sure children have to be over 10 to do the tours anyway. Olivia's not quite there yet. Maybe another year. We'll see. But anyway, we're going to go there, do some movie locations, and let's take you along with us. We are starting to notice why we go to Florida.
This part of Hollywood is run down.
But it's safe.
But people had said to me that some parts of Hollywood is run down. So, yeah. That's where I'm at.
In 150
it is a real
yards,
shame though, it
use
really
the left
is,
2 lanes
because
to
it
turn
sort of
slightly
puts you
left
off
onto Highland Avenue.
coming. I'm glad we're experiencing it though, don't get me wrong.
He's fell over a chair.
Who's fell over a chair? Is he drunk?
He's got his hand in it. We go, yeah.
He's having a little jig about.
I'm going to... We'll just go past it and then...
So here are the studios. We're just going to try and work out where to
Not sure
park.
which way we should go.
We have parked up, what is this road called, Dad?
This is
Alameda
Alameda Avenue.
Avenue. The entrance is just here on the left, but I don't know if we're going to be able to go and get a picture, but we'll try. But this is amazing. It's free parking for an hour, no parking 3 till 5 AM, 1 hour parking between 8 till 6. So yeah, we've just parked here on the side, which I think is what the Kershaws did as well, so this is it. We're just going to pop our head in and just ask. I don't know if they'll let us, but we can ask them politely. Oh my god, look at that. And there it is. Where have we just been?
We've just been.
The Walt Disney Studios in Burbank.
Yes,
California.
we have.
Yeah.
You can probably see here we're parked up outside.
Look at the railings. Look at the railings.
Can you see the
that kind of proves
Mickeys
it, doesn't it?
on the railings? But we just popped our heads in by the front entrance and took a photo, but we asked the security guard if there's any chance we just pop in and just get a little photo. His name was Daryl. He was very kind and polite and let us quickly pop in. Are you listening, Dad? Are you listening?
I'm
are you part of this?
All in. Taking
Are
it
you
all
part
in.
of the family? Look at the wrong way,
I'm
mate.
taking it all in.
Obviously not.
It's lovely.
But it was lovely to be able to get in and just have a
to
quick
be
photo.
Not said, oh no, you can't come in. I mean, it was really polite.
That was really kind.
And he said, because he heard our accents and what our backstory, as it were, he said, oh, you can't come all this way from UK and not come in.
Exactly,
And he said,
that was really
definitely
kind.
come in, stand by the curb.
Yeah, that was really kind of him to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm pleased we got that done. We are now going on another location, just because of where we are.
Yeah.
We are going to go and visit
respect.
Walt Disney's grave out of respect, because we always said we wanted to do that. His grave is over at Forest Lawn in Glendale.
Yeah.
From where we are now, it's about 6.8 miles and about 18 minutes traffic.
We're going to go.
It's just gone 3 o'clock. It's open till 6 p.m.
Yeah, we need to go.
So we're going to go do that now, and then we can head back and do some other stuff.
Yep.
So let's do that.
Yep. You got it?
Yeah, I got it on video. Oh my god. Could you imagine if you just lived here, like right by the Disney Studios? Like, how incredible is that? I'm just filming on both
Yes, that's
sides.
the older building. The ones with the, the blinds hanging down.
Yeah.
That's the old.
Head west on
Really?
West
The
Riverside
ABC.
Drive. Make a U-turn.
Wow. That's awesome. Oh my god, look, it says Roy E. Disney. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, I can see it.
Yeah. Oh, that's where you want to go, Sophie? The old gate, I think.
The Walt Disney Studios.
Yeah, that's the old buildings. Look, it's the old buildings.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
These are the old buildings. These funny colour. The old buildings.
Oh, okay, so these are the older ones, are they?
Red brick is the new buildings.
Yeah.
These are the old 1931, especially those.
Wow.
His office was in one of those blocks there. You can't quite see it.
Yeah, we've just done a circle basically.
Alameda Avenue for 1.5 miles.
Oh, that was amazing. Yeah, but I can see the sign now as we come past. Oh, you can see the water tower from here as well. That's amazing. And that's where we were. So cool. That was awesome. Film. And here we are at Forest Lawn.
Yeah, I don't know whether you can drive around. I think you can drive round.
So we're at Forest Lawn, and Walt Disney's grave is in the Court of Freedom. To get to it, you have to go all the way to the very, very, very top. You just keep driving around and around to the very, very top. It then splits into two. You go to the right, and then when you get a bit further along, it says go to the right again for Court of Freedom. We've parked over there and walked up. We're walking down this way, and I'm pretty sure it's up this end by this little door. You've got the statue up here, and I think it's through one of these archways. Walk towards this building, and I'm pretty sure it's this one here in the corner. You can hear the music peacefully in the background. So just having a little sit down on a little bench here. That is in Walt Disney's little private garden area at Forest Lawn. There's Walter Elias Disney himself, Lillian, Robert Brown and his daughter Sharon. All of their ashes are scattered here. It's a beautiful little area. The gate is open and you can quietly hear the music in the background. It's wonderful. So just to remind you, this is the little archway we walked through. If you go all the way back up through that arch and then to the left, that's where we parked the car. So we came in, and then Walt's is in that far corner with the 3 big trees. So just to say again, our car is the white Jeep far in the distance. We walked across and then we walked down this little pathway and came up these steps. We came up to this bit here, we got George Washington statue. We came to the left hand side arch. There is one on the right, but we came to the one on the left. And then once you go in through the arch and then you see this building in front of you, Walt Disney's is right over there in that far corner. You can't miss it because you can hear the music, so you'll find it either way. What's really strange is that when we were in Walt's Memorial area, the sun came out and it was really warm and hot. We've come out and now it's chilly and the wind's come back. That's super strange. It's like he knew we were coming to visit and say hello. Anyway, we're gonna get back in the car and I think we're gonna start heading back because we're quite a while away from the hotel. So I'm sorry for today's vlog because it's been a little bit quieter than we normally would, but that was 2 big things we've got ticked off today. And yeah, we're going to head back, as I said. I'm glad we've come here. Just again, this is the Court of Freedom if you're looking for it. And yeah, we are on our way sat nav to our last location of the day just before we head back to the hotel, which is Walt Disney's family home. Is that right?
Well, it's what was called the Walt Disney Family Estate. It's a 5-acre plot, but one of the previous owners remodelled it after Lillian's death around about 2013 or 14, I can't remember. And they knocked down most of the original house, but
which is sad.
Ended up they kept one of the railway. This is where he had his railway track, his Carrollwood Railway, hence the name of the drive.
Yeah.
And it's a sloped entrance that's still original, and one of the railway tunnels still exists in part of the house. So part of the front, part of it is still there, but they remodelled a lot of it.
Okay. And what address is this?
355 Carrollwood Drive.
We are about 5 miles away. If you can see, it's a long,
like
winding
Mount
road.
Everest. I don't know what's going on here. How would you ever get home? If you worked up on the top of this mountain, how would you get home? We're going to go do 265 is very close.
Not far.
355. Go up and come back. They've put screens up to hide a lot of it.
Of course they have.
Yeah, the estate, the old house, part of it is still there. Where you go in is here, I think. No one behind me. The sloped driveway Walt had built was, I think you entered it from here, I think. Who's behind me? No one. Is this like a sloped entrance? Is this still 355?
Can't really see, can you?
It's 355.
We think that's the back there of the back slope.
Where it went up.
They've put a lot of screens up, so you
that
can't
is the property, yeah.
really see much, unfortunately.
No one behind.
You can see a little bit.
I can see a little bit of bushes.
No, they've put a lot of screen up.
Wait, are you going to see a house there?
Yeah, no, but you can't.
Videoing it,
Yeah, I'm filming, but you can't.
There's the old gate used to come out. High voltage.
Yeah, you can't really see
there's the
anything at all.
entrance there. Not counted.
So this is the newer entrance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't get anything from there, can you?
It's the estate, and that's where it was,
beautiful.
355.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We've just been to see where Walt Disney's family estate was. Obviously you can't really see much apart from the outside gate, obviously because new owners have put things up to block it, which is obviously understandable, but it's nice to actually see where the house was, and you can, I think the railings are original, we think they're original, and I think part of the steps on the back entrance might be original still. It's lovely to see it. Anyway, we are now heading back to the hotel finally, and we'll catch up with you when we get back.
Carmelita Avenue.
This looks normal, or nice.
These look pleasant.
Beautiful.
Wow. Some of these homes are stunning looking, they really are. There's some beautiful properties. This is
A lot of money.
Palm Drive, just across from
Looks
Santa
like a
Monica
movie set, doesn't it?
Boulevard, yeah. But half of them probably were used in movie sets, and that's the thing, isn't it? They look very familiar. Very familiar.
Very nice.
Mhm.
A bit like Celebration, but real.
I was just about to say that to you. This is on the 2nd floor of the Sophie Hotel. We've got that light that you saw yesterday. Unfortunately, the works they're doing is obviously a little bit more intensive than what we realised. They've got some lovely bench seating, but from what we saw yesterday, as you can see, they've put, this was open last night because I filmed it for you guys. That's where we checked in, and then we walked across here. So they're changing stuff, but they've literally blocked a whole area off, which are not actually listed on the website, are they, Dad?
Oh, I checked today. Nothing on the website. There's no notice before my trip.
They've done like I can deal with this stuff here because it's black and it blends in, so I can deal with that. But to literally block the main entrance when you walk into the lobby, and they didn't even say last night, oh, by the way, it'll be blocked off, so I'm a bit annoyed about that. We also found out the TV in the bath doesn't work because it's too old, so the model doesn't work, and it's our particular room is the only one that doesn't work. So I know it's, you know, third world problems and all that, but when you book a specific room to have something, it's just a little bit frustrating. Right. We're going to quickly go find the pool as well, which is along this same way, just so that we know where it is. But yeah, a little bit disappointed, Sophie tell. A little bit disappointed. Right, the gym and pool is this way. Oh, down this way, yeah. It's an outside pool. It is heated. Obviously, I don't know how much that's heated. Oh, they've got another water machine down here, Dad, as well, look. You have to use your key card to get back in. They've got pool restrooms. I have seen this on YouTube, so yeah, because that is part of parking. That's a back road. And that's the school that we can see actually from upstairs. When it's like really hot in the summer, this would be wonderful to come and sit. Yeah, it's too cold to come up now. We've just found some games too. We've got some lovely areas though. So I can imagine when this is really warm, this would be lovely. But yeah, that's the pool, as I said. Beautiful sun that's going back in now. And they've got more tables and chairs. There is a slope to come up as well rather than the stairs. They are a little bit steep. And then you just walk back across here, back to go back in the building. That's the Beverly Centre that we went in this morning with some of the shops and stuff. So yeah. It is a little bit later now. We are back in the room. At the hotel. We have ordered an Uber Eats just because it just seems a bit more convenient when you're in places like this and there isn't really anywhere to go, you know, outside with a young child, I'd say. So anyway, we prefer to do Uber Eats, the hotel, which is fine. We've gone for Burger King again, which is here. So we've just finished having our Burger King, standard Burger King as usual, same as what we had the other night pretty much. It worked out about $60, which is a lot for Burger King, but on Uber Eats they add about $13, $14 in taxes, and then depending where you are, sometimes they'll have like a delivery fee. When we were in San Francisco, there wasn't a delivery fee at all on the ones that we chose, but where we are here, it was a little bit further out, so I think there was like $2 or something, and then they obviously, you have like a tip to pay, so normally depending what you've ordered, you just chuck a couple of dollars on tip as well. So yeah, basically, gonna end the vlog for now. It's obviously been a shorter vlog. So this has been a shorter vlog from us than usual. What are you doing, Olivia?
Hi.
There's Olivia saying hello. But yeah, a bit of a shorter one from us today, but mainly just because obviously we went shopping this morning over at the Beverly Centre over the road. It's a little bit difficult to film in there because quite a lot of the shops had quite loud music. As I was saying, it's quite hard sometimes to film in there just because the music was quite loud. I assume it just puts, they don't really want, no one said not to film, but I just was a bit like, okay. So anyway, I didn't film too much up there. I filmed a little bit. Surprisingly, quite a few of the shops were closed though. We went over about 10:30 and it said it opened at 10, but there was a lot of places that didn't really open till about 11. I don't know, it's like a Wednesday, but it was really quiet. There was barely anybody in there. We went to Starbucks, however, we'd been in Starbucks for 5 minutes and a lady came and sat the other side of me and Liv. So I was sitting here, Olivia was sitting next to me, and then my dad was going to sit on the end, but he was queuing up to get the drinks. And I looked up from my phone and this woman came and sat the other side of Liv, and I was a bit like, yeah, I said, sorry, I said, someone's sitting there? And she was like, oh, that's okay, I'm just sitting here for 2 minutes. And I was like, well, no, you need to move, like, politely. And she was like, oh, she's like, I just want to get a coffee, you haven't got a couple of dollars, have you? And I'm like, yeah, no. So it wasn't like full on begging, but I felt very uncomfortable very quickly. I wasn't expecting that in like Beverly Hills area. Like I told you guys what happened in San Francisco, there was like a lot of homeless and stuff. And she wasn't rude or threatening, but I felt uncomfortable the fact that she had the audacity to sit the other side of Olivia and sort of turn towards her, like she could have grabbed her. I felt very uncomfortable very quickly. I grabbed hold of Liv's arm like as quick as I could, and my dad came straight over and basically told her to go away. She did, and then she like collared someone else to try and get them to buy her a drink. Then she went and then she sat down with an empty cup and then waited and waited, and then she saw another family, so she approached them as well. So we did go and speak to security. Like normally I wouldn't, like, it's a hard one, but when you've got a child with you, you just instantly feel uncomfortable. Like as a tourist, I don't want to feel like that. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, moving on from that, we had a Starbucks, went around the shops, as I said, wasn't too much going on. And then we came back to the hotel, got ourselves sorted, went for a little drive. We went down to the Walt Disney Studios in Burbank, which was amazing. To see that in person was incredible. You can't go in unless you are a D23 member. We used to be D23 members, but we're not anymore. But I'd spoken to Gaz and Ange from the Kershaws a while ago when they had their trip out here. I think it was 2023, they came out in the same sort of time around Easter. And they just politely asked security if they could just pop inside the gate and take a photo with Ollie, their son, and they let them do it, which was really lovely. So they said, you don't ask, you don't get. So we tried our luck and they let us in quickly to have a quick picture, which was wonderful, just to have that as a memory. They do a tour, but you have to, I think children have to be over 10. Olivia's not quite there yet, she's got another year and a bit to go. So maybe on a future trip, I know, but you'll be 9 soon, Liv. So maybe on a future trip we may do that, because I would love to do that one day, to go in the studios, would be incredible to see that. But yeah, after that we then went down to Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale to go and see where Walt's memorial was. It was on our list to do. There's quite a few other grave ones that my dad and me would like to visit over the next day or so, which I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but just to pay our respects and things. There's definitely a few we'd like to go and visit. Walt Disney was obviously the main one. So we went over and found where his little garden was, which was beautiful, and it was so lovely just to sort of feel, although he's not there in person, it feels like he's with you, if that makes sense. It was a really weird feeling, but it was really lovely to do that. And then lastly, we went and visited Walt's family estate on Carrollwood Drive, so that was lovely to see that. You can't really see too much because obviously the new owners have put all screens up and stuff, which is absolutely fine, but just to see like the entrance to the drive of where it was, and like the original railings and stuff, was lovely. And then we came back here, so it's been quite a long afternoon, even though there's probably not much footage, but we've had a lovely time. So as I said, shorter vlog from us, but that's fine. Not sure on the plans tomorrow. We may go to Griffith Observatory tomorrow. We may do it Friday. We haven't quite worked it out yet, but whatever we end up doing, we'll catch you in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please give us a subscribe to the channel. Give us a comment down below if you've got any questions about our trip, whether it's Disneyland, San Francisco or LA. And give us a follow over on Instagram. All the details will be in the box below, and we'll catch you in the next vlog. Thanks for watching.